It's another one in the dust. Another day, another diet. Oh, you been good? Okay. Uh-oh. It's the Summer Shred-15, bitch. I am Masculinity Architect Duane Langham. This is the F, Yolo Ave, road least traveled, and you have just tuned in for another Summer Shred-15 update. Going along with me for the journey to 15% body fat, getting the elusive six-pack before summer 25 is up. This is day 31, people. About to be in the sun. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. It's pretty hot. I'm gonna get the steps in. Got access to a new gym with a barbell with some 50-pound weights, squat rack. It's like attached to some cables that go up to 18, not pounds, but levels of weights. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You know me, I'll do a little something, but it's a squat rack. And throw a bench up under there. Get some compound lifts in. Okay. We're gonna see what we can do. Anyway, latest update. You know, I give you the all of it. So we'll get right to it. Is the title, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Up to 226.2 this morning. So yeah, put on 2 pounds. As you know, yesterday we had almost 2 pounds of lean muscle mass while cutting down to the lowest of lows. 224 dead even. So the weight is doing what the weight does. The scale doesn't lie. And what's water, what's food, we'll find out. I just keep doing what I do. Moving and grooving. This has been all sugar fasting today. We're going to go ahead and adopt the Mark Bell, Smelly Bell protocol 1.5. Hitting on sugar fasting and then sugar diet the next day. So today is the first day sugar fasting. Haven't had any protein, haven't had any starch. And tomorrow we'll throw protein and starch in at the end of the day. And with that, I want to say I'm pretty low. I think the said about 1,300 calories. Had a few dates in there I hadn't tracked, probably about 10. But for the most part, same routine. Apples, oranges, bananas, fruit, juice, honey, a little coffee in the middle of the day, sugar on everything. And that is it so far. I'm going to go ahead and have a salad when I get back after this walk. I've already got the steps in, but because I'm taking some time off from the gym, I'm just going to go up to the store, replenish some dates just because. But anyway, so the good, the bad, the ugly. I talked on a bit of the ugly already, as far as it can be a bit disheartening, right? Hitting a new low, 224, you know, looking how I'm looking in the mirror. And the next day, get a little loose with it, get a little comfortable with it. It's all about your discipline. It's not the diet. I know I had a few things yesterday that weren't necessarily in line, but it is what it is. 226. Like I said, the numbers on the scale. That's the ugly part. Is it can mentally influence you, even if you're used to it. It just is what it is. What up, people? Welcome. See you down in the chat. Buck. I don't know what that means, but okay, maybe it's another language. But it is what it is, right? You stay with it, lock in for what you're doing, and all the scale is telling you a story. That's the weight that you're carrying at this time. I encourage you, weigh yourself multiple times a day so you get the story that your body, your food, your nutrition, your activity is telling you so that you know what to adjust, what to adapt. This is scientific. This is an experiment. Always is. Life experience is an experiment, but it's all about your discipline, all about your lifestyle. And you're just making scientific adjustments so you can A, B, see the results. Just mixing up an equation. That's all it really is. So that can be a little ugly mentally. I'm not as excited to talk about being 226 after hitting a new low. And of course, as you know, the goal is 219, the next milestone, 5 pounds down from the lowest I've been. It's hella windy out here. I hope my hand is blocking enough of it. But anyway, so that's something that's a little ugly. What's something that's bad? Depends on how you look at it. You might be a bad motherfucker. And also something that's good. So a bad part, you are going to have to update, replenish, get rid of. I'm not just talking about notches in the belt. When you talk about real weight loss, 20 pounds, 30 pounds plus, 50 pounds down, and keep going, you are going to have to replace your wardrobe. If you've got any tailored outfits, if you've got any expensive clothes, nice clothes, you might as well get to Goodwill, because every month or so, your clothes are going to change. The way things, and it's a good problem to have, because your body, you don't want to be having flappy dappy clothes and like you're wearing a parachute. You want to show off what even if it ain't got to be skin tight, because you probably got some loose skin as well. You still don't necessarily want to have it hanging off or gaping at sizes that you never were. In a medium. In medium. Now, for those that know, those that have gone back on my channel, your boy has been up to 378 in this lifetime. We're going to cut through these parking lots and stuff because this wind is hitting. Boy's been up to 378, almost 400 pounds at my largest. I'm talking about big and tall shopping all my life. Now the only thing big on me still is my shoe size, size 18. That don't change. You know what it is. However, also something I'm aware of, right? We all getting bigger. What the hell? When is a medium size, what is it, 36 to 38? I remember when I lost the first 100 pounds and just getting down to that range, wearing a 36, like, wow, still 278 pounds, 280 pounds. But that was amazing. And now, in a medium, it's crazy. Even then, wearing a large, fam, I was in 3X. 3X was the spot. 2X was like, okay, shaping up. Extra large, I think I skipped that and went into a large and was, packing some sausages to get into it. But hey, just to say I'm wearing a large, I ain't got no X in front of my shoe size, my clothes size. That was something. In a medium, this boy is walking around in a medium. Now it's a medium. I mean, it's a medium up around the arms, because it is what it is. But I'm not complaining about that. That's a good thing. But yo, still floating off your boy. It's a little skin tight, but I'm in a medium, fam. Walking around comfortable as I want, looking good in the motherfucker. You got damn right. Yes, but you're gonna have to adjust to things like this mentally, right? How people respond to you. You may not be ready for that. You may not be ready for the attention. Speaking of which, the temptation. If you're in a relationship, as they say, your SMV, your sexual value, is going to be switching up, changing. That may shake some things up in your relationship. Getting some things that you didn't have before. I'm giving y'all the truth, fam. These are things you might not think about that you need to get ready for. Things that you never looked at yourself, thought of yourself, never thought was possible. Again, I'll say again, for my big boys out there, you feel me? Big and tall shoppers, you feel me? I'm in a medium. What? This man is 6'3". This man has been 300 plus pounds since teenage years. In a medium. What? Medium? Bruh. So, it's just a real talk of things. And yeah, it's a bit of a fun topic. Not coming in here being too serious. And these are the things once you actually start achieving your goals. And here's what I want to tell you can be ugly. Up in here. If you have it that now I'm this bad motherfucker. Now put some respect on my name. Now don't get me wrong. Humbly, yes. Feel yourself. Puff your chest. You deserve it. You work for that shit. But that's a different beast. Being a bad motherfucker because you know you're a bad motherfucker, because you slaved as a bad motherfucker, because you worked off all those bad habits, unhealthiness, to go ahead and join a lifestyle of looking lean and healthy, living out here, living every day. Yes, inspire motherfuckers. I hope I inspire you to go out there and get your best life. Fam, did you hear me? I was almost 400 pounds. You want to be walking around like this? You want to be walking around feeling good? Hell yeah, you can do it too. And that's a different place then. Oh yeah, now everybody else is beneath me. Oh yeah, now I'm better than somebody. Nah, that's an ugly mindset there. That's some validation, something you've been missing all your life, something you felt about yourself inside all your life, which is why you probably looked how you look. But these are all the transformational things that come up when you have a body transformation, when you have a health transformation, mental health, physical health. It's a whole package, baby. You only live once. But I want to encourage you to go for it because it's still worth it. Just want you to be mindful. Just want you to be aware of everything. From the clothes, what you put on your body, what you put in your body, what you think about your body. It's all par for the course, because when you transform, change form, you are no longer what you were before. You are disintegrated, destroyed. Go back and watch the first video. You ain't gonna see this guy. Not this guy right here. You're gonna see a different version of this guy who was walking the earth the last 20 years. 14 years ago when I had my daughter. That guy's been long gone. That guy wasn't taking care of himself. He wasn't loving himself. Hell, I look at pictures and videos of myself 6 months ago, last year. You know, I got multiple channels. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I felt good and comfortable. I've been content and loving myself for so long. It's not something I worry about. When I first got the mental grasp to have discipline, which I always tell y'all is the first step, and made that first transformation, dropped that first 60, 100 pounds. Oh yeah, I was already in love with myself. Just wasn't necessarily content. I wasn't done. I'm not done cooking, right? I'm still not done. That's why I've got the bitch. So with that, I just want to give you the whole scope of it. The things you may not think about while you think about what you think about. I was 13. I wanted to go to prom. That was my reason for losing weight. 27 years later, this guy here that's actually got it, actually living it, and actually within reach, about to cross the finish line with a six-pack. Oh, the top of the abs is poking, y'all. The obliques is out here, y'all. It's getting firm when I'm hitting on the core, y'all. Loose skin. Ooh, I can knock. It's right there. It's a whole different experience. I'm a whole different man, and you will be a whole different person when it comes time for you. Hope that encourages you. Hope you can take that word, save up, put it to your budget. My recommendation, genuinely, drop the ego and pride, goodwill, real talk. If you're gonna be changing size, clothes, shape, you got dress suits, active wear, all your clothes, your underwear, everything is gonna be baggy, saggy stuff that was skin tight 6 months ago. Does not fit the same. So go ahead and get you some second hand-me-down shit that you can get rid of in another 6 months when you really go get a wardrobe. But don't tell them I never told you nothing. I'm gonna put you on game. I'm gonna have you ready for it. Let's see what these comments talking about before I get out of here. Oh man, we got a whole conversation now. Is this on some bullshit? Good shape, congrats. Maddie, my man, welcome back. Love you, brother. Appreciate y'all. Howdy there, partner. All right, yeah, I'm in Missouri. What up, Parker? Can you wear a... Okay. I see who's in there with the bullshit. But your face consists of 5 pixels. No, that's your internet connection, fam. I appreciate you tuning in anyway. All right, somebody on there with some bullshit in the comments. What we got? Shout out from the Philippines. Yo, Dilled Ho. All right, Dilled Ho. If that's, you know, respect your culture. If that's your name, I appreciate you. Dilled Ho over in the Philippines. Welcome. Just passing through. Spread some good love. God bless you too. M. Nucci, 1987. Yeah, I'm good, fam. Yes, football, I'm good. I'm very good. I'm on top of the world. Out here getting some extra steps clocking. Whew. We over 13,000. Dill toe. Okay. What up, Phoenix? That's what's up, people. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Do you know what he got to say? Good looking. I appreciate that. Anyway, that's it, fam. Just want to let y'all know, I found that to be ground bacon. Walking around this bitch in a medium. What? Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to be shopping in a whole nother section of the store. Wishing you the best and only success. Being the best version of myself. Go ahead, lift it with me. Come on, we got one more rep. Let's go. Come on, finish it. Ah, on the board, baby. The question is, who are you going to be? Peace.